So just a couple days ago, we were outside in shorts and tank tops, sunscreen on because it was really, really warm. That was like maybe 5 days ago. This is right now. I don't know if y'all can see it, but this is what's happening outside right now. It's just snowing so much. And it's actually sticking. Now, I don't think it'll stick for very long, but this is crazy. German weather in April is just absolutely crazy. I'm done with the snow now. We had so much snow this year. I'm done. I just want a nice, warm spring. So I'm just waiting for my husband to be done with his eye surgery. We're at Landstuhl Medical Center. So it's an army clinic near Kaiserslautern. It's a part of the Ramstein Army and Air Force community. But yeah, we got here yesterday. He just needed to go for kind of an orientation, and that took 3 hours. I didn't expect it to take 3 hours, so I was waiting in the waiting area the whole time, and I didn't bring any snacks or any water. I had snacks and water on the way. I had breakfast on the drive here, which was about 3 hours from where we live in Ansbach, but I didn't bring any inside, and I started feeling like faint and weak and just dizzy. I did not feel good. So my husband came out, he got a prescription for a whole bunch of medicine, so we went to the pharmacy and he stood in line and I kind of stood to the side. And I wasn't feeling very good, so I sat down. Then he was finished, I got up. We started walking and I just collapsed. Like he caught me, I collapsed. They got a wheelchair real quick, but at least the hospital is a really good place to faint, right? So I went straight to the ER. And I just want to thank the doctors and nurses at the Landstuhl ER. They gave me fluids, they did a couple tests, but just after fluids and kind of lying down, I felt a lot better, and they were all so kind and so nice. They did a little ultrasound of baby as well, just to make sure baby's okay. Baby's all good. So yeah, that was a bit of an eventful day. From there, we just went and got some lunch at the PX and then went to the hotel that I had booked, and I had a nap. And then we went back and got dinner, brought it back to the hotel, ate dinner, and basically went back to sleep. And I feel so much better now today, and I kind of need to because I have to drive those 3 hours back because Jacob won't be able to drive now after his eye surgery. He's getting laser eye surgery to correct his vision. So yeah, this was quite the eventful day yesterday, and I hope his eye surgery is all going good. I'm going to pick him up now in just a second, and fingers crossed he'll be all fine. We'll see. I'm excited for him because he's been waiting for this for so long. We're back. He's out. He's alive.
Woo!
He's had his eyes chopped up.
Can you see it? Shit.
He says he can already see better, but obviously it's like super sensitive, so he's got to wear sunglasses and he's not allowed to drive. So I'm driving home now.
Debatable.
He says debatable. Doctor says no, he ain't driving.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jette. I am a US Army spouse. We are stationed in Ansbach in Germany, and I'm pregnant. And if you do enjoy the content that's about to follow, make sure you follow. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, that'd be much appreciated. Also hit the like button on this video too, and the little notification bell. So this is my week 13 pregnancy update. I actually entered my second trimester yesterday, so I'm 14 weeks now, which is super exciting, but this is my 13-week update. And what a week it has been. I might cut this together with the 12-week because I don't think a whole lot happened in week 12 to tell you all about, but last week, so it was Easter Monday, which was lovely. I don't think we did very much for Easter Monday. And then on Tuesday, I had an OB/GYN orientation at the On Post clinic here in Ansbach, and they basically tell you about the different services that they have available on post. Now in Ansbach, you don't have the option to get treated on post while you're pregnant. All pregnancy care is done off post. They just don't have any OB/GYNs on post at all, so it's all done off post. But they tell you about the services that they do have available, where you can get advice, if you have any questions, TRICARE related, etc. And they tell you about the different things that the Army does offer for you while you're pregnant. So for example, they will give you a breast pump through TRICARE. There's a program called WIC, which gives you kind of coupons for certain food items that are healthy for you during pregnancy, and also for formula. I might be wrong on some of this. Sorry if I am. I haven't actually looked into WIC all that much. Sorry, I'm really stuffy. I'm allergic to the world right now. But yeah, so I had the OBGYN orientation, which was lovely. And then after that, I actually had a baby checkup appointment with my German OBGYN in town. And I got to see baby, and this was the last ultrasound we did vaginally. So the doctor basically said, the baby's at this point where it's kind of too big for a vaginal ultrasound, kind of too small to be properly seen on a topical one. So we did one last vaginal one. And then next time, which will be at the start of May, Jacob is allowed to come, which is super excited. So he's allowed to come for kind of that bigger scan where they really scan everything on the baby, making sure everything is the right size. I don't really know what they're looking at, but they're looking at a whole bunch of stuff. I'll tell you after the appointment what all they looked at. And we should also find out that day if baby's gonna be a boy or a girl. So we're gonna get the doctor to write it down in an envelope, and we're gonna give that envelope to our friend Claire, and she's gonna prepare a gender reveal for us that same day. So stay tuned, because I'll give you a way to watch it. It might be Facebook Live, Instagram Live, or YouTube Live, not sure yet. But yeah, so that'll be fun. And then on Tuesday, we drove to Landstuhl, which is a big Army hospital about 3 hours from here in the Kaiserslautern community. And we had a pre-appointment because Jacob was getting laser eye surgery on Thursday. And let's just say that didn't go very well for me. So I'll either pop a clip already before this video, so you would have already seen it, or after this little talk of exactly what happened. But long story short, I fainted. I ended up in the ER with IV fluids, and then I felt a lot better. Jacob then had his eye surgery on Thursday. It went well, I guess, as far as we can tell right now. But Friday and Saturday, he was useless. Like, he was underneath a blanket on the couch, and I had already covered all of our windows with blankets and towels. We also had the curtains closed, so it was quite dark, and yet he still had to sit underneath a blanket. And yeah, he got really good at fort building. But he was in so much discomfort and pain, and it was really quite hard to watch. And like, you know, as a wife, you just want to help, and there's nothing you can do other than, you know, take care of everything, cook meals, take the dog out, etc. So that was quite hard. But he got a lot better yesterday. And really got a lot better today. He's a lot better. Like, he's very light sensitive. That was to be expected. And his vision kind of goes sharp, blurry. But yeah, so tomorrow we're driving back to Landstuhl to get the contacts out and get the doctors to look at it. But yeah, that was kind of the main thing that happened this week. I also actually, while I was in the ER, discussed with them that I was feeling like I had a thrush infection, which is something that is very common in pregnancy. So all you pregnant mamas, don't feel like you can't talk about it just because it's in your private parts. It happens to a lot of pregnant women. Getting thrush is very, very normal. So yeah, I got a bit of treatment for that. So I'm still doing that. It's a 7-day treatment, and that's making things a lot better. But yeah, then other than that, my energy levels have kind of been a bit iffy. Like, excuse me. Jesus. Yeah, so some days I'm fine and I don't need a nap, and other days I get so tired I need a nap. So, you know, I guess that's just pregnancy. I also am having a lot of pulling across my lower abdomen. So the round ligaments, they are pulling. They are stretching so bad. It's usually one side at a time. Like yesterday was the left, Today it's more on the right side, but it's very uncomfortable. So I'm kind of rubbing the lower part of my belly all the time, which probably looks really weird to other people because I do look pregnant, I guess, but I don't look that pregnant yet that everyone would immediately recognize why I was rubbing my lower belly. But yeah, I mean, who cares? So that's been quite tough. Like, it's a lot of discomfort and kind of stabby pains. So that's not overly fun. Also, the constipation still kind of lingering. It's not as bad, but it's not great. But other good news is, as you can see, we built the crib. That'll be in my week 14 update for you, but that's why I filmed out of the baby's room. All the things you can see in the crib are all things we already bought for baby, either bought or were gifted. So yeah, baby's room is coming together, which makes me feel a lot better about things. It makes me feel like I can kind of nest a little. We're also really looking into car seats and strollers. Because we have a US spec car, our car seat is also supposed to be US, because they are crash tested on US cars. German car seats are tested on German cars. So because there's things that are different between a US spec and a German spec car, you should buy a car seat that is from the same country as your car. So because our car is American spec, we have to buy an American car seat. And we're gonna have to order that sometime soonish, because you never know how long shipping's gonna take, especially on such a big item. So if y'all want to help out with things like the stroller or the car seat, our Amazon Prime baby registry is down below. You can put money towards items in there too, which is super handy. Though I might look at ordering the car seat through the PX, see if it's cheaper. I know they carry the brand of car seat that I want, so I might be able to get the one I want through the PX, but it's not in stock at the PX here in Ansbach, at the PX in Graf, at the PX in Vilseck, or at the PX in Ramstein. So I would have to order it, and it would probably come from the US if they have the one that I want. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot more to tell you. It's been quite the eventful week. As I said, I might pop week 12 onto this toe, so you would have already seen that if I did. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, I would really appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up and could hit that subscribe button so you can follow along with my pregnancy. I got a couple of other things recorded that I'm excited to share with y'all. And hit the little notification bell too, sure, why not? Hey, you're already at it. All right, thanks for watching, you guys.